What's good, y'all? It's your boy D in the motherfucking building. And listen, man, me and you want to be a streamer. Yeah, you watching, gang. We both want to be streamers. We both want to be content creators, but we just don't have the proper guidance that we need. Yeah, we might not be at Streamer University, but Agent 00 motherfucking 0 came in the clutch with some key information that me and you can learn from. So let's take notes. Let's watch this motherfucking video. And yeah, man, I always knew that nigga Agent was like one of the smartest out of the group anyway. Well, I don't even want to say that, but Agent don't seem like the type of nigga to gatekeep shit. Everybody gatekeeps, which is fine. Which is fine to an extent. Some people really work hard to get a certain information, so I would want you to work as hard to get that information also. But if you give out the sauce for the free ski, nigga, hey, you a W motherfucking mans. I ain't mad at you if you gatekeep though. I'm gonna be real. It is what it is, but Agent just one of them.
Watching 101 today.
Hey, make sure y'all sub up to the Twitch. Not sub up, excuse me. Make sure y'all follow me on the Twitch. First, one of the links in the description, y'all see, man. Just follow your boy. I'm gonna be streaming soon, man.
We're learning how to watch pockets, man. It's pretty simple. By the end of this class, you should be able to look at the person beside you and have an exact estimate on how much money they make as a content creator. It's not hard. All the information is publicly accessible. You just need to.
Look, no, I'm glazing. But just how this nigga talks, bro. Nobody in MP talks like this, bro. Like, nigga, what books do you read, nigga?
Framework. So we're gonna do some exercises to help you guys get right so that everybody can become a professional pocket watcher. Okay? I'm gonna give you an example of a rough month I had where I lost a lot of money, and then a good month I had where I made a lot of money.
Hold on, we about the expenses, make pie chart, 30%, weight loss marathon, 10%, January content, bills, utilities, payroll, 20%, damn, quarterly tax, 30%, miscellaneous, 10%, total, 350.
Just to give you an idea of
That's
what
January.
my pockets look like so you could better watch other people's pockets. Okay? Only reason I'm really showing this is because, like, as you make more money, there's some people that actually just pocket the difference, but I'm a content creator. I've been a content creator since I was 12. I like to be able to do cool shit. So you don't get a chance to do that unless you start generating real revenue. In the months where I generate more revenue, I do cooler shit. In the months where it's a little bit slower, I had to slow it down. It's a business at the end of the day. You can't run out of money, otherwise you had to sell your house. If there's a company I like, I DM them. I DM Cinnabon 4 days ago. I DM Popeyes last month. I did a deal with them last week. So I just reach out. So this was a rough month for me, January, in terms of revenue. Chat, you know this. We had the weight loss marathon this month. It was expensive, bro. The house rental alone was $80,000. It was another $80,000 on top of the rest of the expenses just for that marathon. I had to lose 25 pounds in 10 days. I gained all the weight back. But it was great content, though. It was fantastic content, and that's all that mattered. And there was the rest of the expenses during the month. The different segments that you do. Anytime you need to rent something, buy something, move something, transport something, flights you're booking for people, the team that you have, the payroll. It's a business, bro, so there's going to be a lot of expenses, and it tallied up to $350,000, my nigga.
Damn.
It's a lot, bro.
Damn.
All of it is write-off. Every business expense is write-off. This whole thing, yeah. My personal expense is not in this because that would be personal revenue split. It's okay to spend money on idea even if you think it's not gonna make money. The reason why this was such a loser for us in terms of profit was because January has notoriously bad ads. And we didn't anticipate it was gonna be that bad. If we do this in December, the weight loss marathon would have been very profitable. Companies don't pay for a lot of ads in the quarter 1. January, February, March. So what you wanna do is, so it's like you're still gonna make content. You're not gonna not make content in those months, but I didn't realize how big of a difference it was gonna be. And at the time, I think some niggas pull ads from Twitch. It was just a bad time for ads. And so I lost maybe like $100,000 on that. And I wasn't able to make the money back in the rest of the month, which is okay because I was happy with the content though. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point of today's lesson is like, whoa, it's cool to lose money as long as you're happy with the content because there's gonna be other ideas you have that make money that's not that high lift, that's not that high production. This is what.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, for real, bro, I've always, it's kind of getting, not off topic, but I've always thought management was useless. But, bro, doing that shit by yourself, bro, you gonna need some type of management, bro. And them niggas, fucking cousin calling me and shit. But them niggas be hold on, let me answer this. Back where we left off, I don't know what the fuck I was saying, y'all. I have literally no clue, but we're just gonna continue with the video.
What the revenue looked like for January on Twitch. You could tell it's a marathon because I had 300-hour stream. I really want y'all to focus in on this though. This is why I'm saying ads are really underrated. Do you see this purple section here? Those are ads. If I were...
Hold on, y'all. This nigga got... Oh my God. $4,000 in ads, gang? Holy shit. Shit. This video about to have 10 ads, nigga.
That's all right, though. That's my budget is eviscerated. So I'm saying it's underrated because it's the main way I get to do cool stuff. It also helps convert subscribers because niggas want to subscribe if there's lots of ads, but I wouldn't recommend that because the main priority for small streamers is discovery. Yeah. As you grow, I would recommend it more and more. But I really, truly believe it, bro. Like without ads, and you can see this split here, I pulled it up on purpose. Like on an average day in January, this is a marathon, so I was live the whole day. Keep in mind, there's ads playing the entire day, $4,000.
Imagine 4K a day. 4K a day. How much is that in a month, bro? 4K a day. 4 times 30. Shit. My bad. No way, that's 120,000.
And that's a
I don't think
bad
that's a day.
Because if this was done in December,
wait, it's a day?
Be 20,000, 25,000.
Wait, or is this a month?
In the months where you are buying more,
month or a day?
Advertisers are spending more. Black Fridays, Thanksgivings, Christmases, that season hits hard. Summertime, people going on vacation. So this was Twitch, and this is what YouTube looked like in a little bit more of an optimized month.
That's just ass, bro.
And keep
80,000? I think this is a month, y'all. That is a month, bro. 84,000. What the fuck? Dude, he got 3.8 million watch time. Yo, gang. Dude, what the fuck?
in mind, like, these are just clips from the stream, bro. So if we take a look, also I nailed it on brand deals. We had a lot of mega brand deals that month. And so the overall revenue was fantastic. Even though we spent 500,000, we still made money. You get what I'm saying? So I spent 500, but I made 800.
So
that's a winner for us. You want to win more than you lose, because that's how
you gotta spend money to make money, baby.
You stay in business. But if you lose, it's not the end of the world. And I really want to say, like, now you have 282,000. What's your next big idea? You get what I'm saying? That's what money does. Like, what's your next big idea? Like, Streamer University, boom. Like, you guys all, I imagine, are creatives. Like, you have good ideas in your notes, in your textbooks, in your phone. Like, that's what helps make it happen. But it's not, but I also don't think you spend 100% of it on that, though. That's why Wassgood is sponsoring this right here. Because you should also invest it. Whatever avenue you choose to do it in. It could be real estate, it could be investing in stocks, it could be in whatever you feel comfortable in. Get informed. If you need a great trading platform, Weeble is your platform. So this is the pocket watching cheat sheet. I'm about to hand it out to y'all, okay?
Hold on, chat. This is good right here. Hold on. I'm gonna actually screenshot this, and I think y'all should too if y'all want to become content creators your damn self. So we're about to screenshot this. Shout out to that nigga agent. So, oh my God. Prank guns.
This is gonna give you a nice average. What I want y'all to take from this is I'm giving you a few instances of what you can get on the lower end of brand deals, higher end of brand deals. Lower end of ads, higher end of ads. Lower end of monthly views on YouTube, higher end of monthly views on YouTube. The reason why I'm giving a range is because if you're in tech and finance on YouTube, you're at the peak. You get hella bread. You might make $15,000 from 1 million views. If you do pranks and IRLs, the chances are you're probably in the mid-range, 3,000 to 5,000. It's a huge behemoth of a difference. There's no way to just snipe it. You just have to account for the variables. Damn, I haven't looked at chat all stream. I could be getting cooked.
Nah,
Am I getting cooked?
Don't let HMR.
I don't know. I never know what to
Don't
say.
let HMR CC this.
Oh, the chat thing?
Yeah.
They're just freaking out.
this is just so natural to this nigga. He hasn't looked at chat, and we know how much streamers look at their chat, bro.
How much money you make? How much
know
money
how
you
much
spend?
they-
I know. I tell y'all niggas, like, y'all niggas think I'm Mr. Beast, but I did try and put as much back into it as I can. Every once in a while, I get myself fried, you know? But
This is probably the best class, bro.
depends on RPM, you're right. But the RPM is the range. That's what I'm talking about. You know, finance niggas get a higher one, prank niggas get a lower one. So I want y'all to take a look at this cheat sheet. What you need to understand about pocket watching is that it's all variable. You'll make, hold on, quiet down. You'll make more money in September than you will in February. It's true. So that has to be accounted. Maybe you had a peak month. You can't say a nigga makes that every month. Maybe you had a bad month. You can't say a nigga makes that every month. It's impossible.
Yo, whoever talking, bro, you deserve to get your ass whooped, B.
So you have to account for all the
Disrespectful,
variables.
bro.
There's a lot. What ad rate they run, right? Even the length of their YouTube videos, because you could fit more ads in a longer YouTube video. That's why a lot of people run them VOD channels, because it's an 8-hour video, bro. You could span that bitch with ads. Like, there's so many variables that this should give you a baseline. If you see a nigga with 2,000 live viewers and you looking at his streaming, like he's probably running about half ads, you can calculate them, watch for an hour, see how much ads he's running. You can find out exactly how much that nigga makes. All right, man, now it's y'all turn to try, right? Let's give it a shot before I do it myself. Get in groups of 2, pocket watch. So all of that to say, it's just a formula. You have the cheat sheet. Just pace it. If there's a nigga getting 2,000 concurrent viewers, the metric is there for 1,000. Scale it up. Do a little bit of quick math, man. I think there's a lot of money in content.
Adrian,
Yeah.
I just pocket watched Talil, and I'll tell you guys how.
Tell me how much you made.
So, Talil has a secret TikTok account that nobody knows. So that TikTok account, Talil posts 6 times a day.
Damn. 1 minute long?
He makes from that in a month, he makes $134,400 in 1 month off TikTok. He has Snapchat, he posts 23 times a day because he likes LeBron. So when he goes to Twitter, he makes $35,000 a month. And then from Twitch, that didn't make
Might be accurate.
$240K a month.
I love that initiative. Let's clap it up for him. No cap though. Deadass, that's how easy it is. Like you kind of have a lot of what I do is based on like what I'm hearing and even what I'm making.
I ain't gonna lie, them Africans, I don't know if that's the truth, but that nigga made it sound good. Them Africans, goddammit.
I can base it off of that. But you have the knowledge now. Like you can pocket watch whoever you want to. I also want to say like, there's a lot of money in content now, and that's a lot of the reason why people are getting into content. Those are frauds, okay? A lot of you people here, the reason why you got here is because you genuinely enjoy creating content, that you're a creative, and that you want to see your ideas become reality. And so don't lose sight of the creative aspect because you're too busy chasing money, but don't lose sight of the money because you're too busy trying to be creative. At the end of the day, it's hand in hand. Your ability to do both is your ability to operate and execute. Most dudes, before we head out, first thing you gotta do is bet on yourself. If you're afraid to do the idea because you think it might backfire, you don't believe in yourself. That doesn't mean take dumb risks, all right? Some of my risks, as I showed you, did not pay off financially, but it paid off for me. It fulfilled me as a content creator.
Yeah.
So once you start to generate more, work with that. Work with that. That's your operating budget. Now you have an opportunity to cook a little bit more. Help grow your stream. I think consistency is important. In my 3rd class on Sunday, I'm gonna get more into strategy on how to grow as a streamer and stuff I learned and stuff like that. And I also want it to be cooperative. Like if there's things other people learn, we're gonna share it as a class so we all learn. But for today, I'm really just focused on the pocket watching aspect. Bet on yourself, bro. If you don't believe in yourself, who the f will? Hey, the purpose of this talk was I kind of wanted it to be funny, like packaging-wise, pocket watching. But I hope you at least learned like one thing that can help you make a little bit more money, bro. Deadass, I hope you did. Appreciate y'all, man.
W fucking
All right, y'all, class
class.
dismissed, man.
W fucking class. That was a W class, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Let me know one thing you guys learned in the comments down below. One thing you guys learned. If you want to be a content creator. Just one thing. Tell me one thing. All right. Class dismissed. Like he said.